Hey y'all, welcome back to Timmy Talks. I am Timmy. How y'all doing? I don't know how I got my camera. It is December the 9th, 2025. We got about 3 Tuesdays left in this year. It'll be 2026. Are y'all excited? I am excited for 2026. How y'all been doing? Y'all been doing all right? I ain't been doing a job of working. Working and working and working and working and working and working out. But I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had a good holiday. I've been thinking about y'all. I've been working on some stuff. Um, I did just get off, so see what time it is. So right now it's 8:47. So still in the process of trying to figure out this time in 2026 is gonna be so much better. So much better. Thank you, God. Keep your fingers crossed. But anyway, I do have like two things I want to talk to y'all about. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. It's the only self that you get. I don't have much to say about that. It is the holidays. This is the time. Check on your strong friends. Check on people you haven't heard from in a while. Be the bigger person. If they haven't checked on you, still check on them. And I'm going to take my own advice because I have been thinking about some people that may have not been talking to me, and I'm going to reach out to them because I am the bigger person. Because I feel like I've done my part. However, everybody don't think that way. Not my monkey, not my circus. Anyway, hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope that y'all Christmas is gonna be good. It is today that they celebrate the birth of Christ. However, I'm not gonna argue with y'all and debate with y'all. He wasn't born in December. Ah, 41. Been celebrating, gonna celebrate. Build me. Write a book, make a picture, whatever you wanna. That's what I'm gonna do. I celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Thanksgiving. I celebrate holidays. And the same people that be saying they don't celebrate holidays, I bet they don't work on them either. They ain't going to work on them if they work for a place that's closed on them. Oh no, I don't celebrate that. So can I come to work? Please have a seat over there, back there somewhere. I don't know what my TV just did. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But other than that, y'all, seriously, take care of yourselves. Death is inevitable. We're all leaving this place one day. We don't know when. We do not know how. We can suggest how we would like to go, but no man knows the day or the hour. So treat people kindly. Give yourself grace. Love longer. Love stronger. Love for real. Live for real. And enjoy your life. You know, you only get one. If it make you happy, do it. That's what I'm doing all 2026. That is my motto. If it makes you happy, do that. That's what you do. Whatever that is. If it's not talking to me, make you happy, do that. Talking to me, make you happy, do that. Whatever it is, do it. Um, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on in these people's facilities, these buildings, these churches, and it's just ridiculous. I seen a story today, a lady, 85, I think she's 75. She 85, the man was 75. She killed him, dead. She killed her husband or boyfriend or whatever he was. 85 years old. When you live to be a certain age in life and you still doing foolish things like that, something is not right. 85 and you killed him back. Oh, she was upset. Mama had them blanked out. She had them lost it. Cause ain't no way in the world I would live 85 years of my life on this side of heaven that God didn't granted me to live. Baby, I don't watch. I don't know what's going on. basketball. It keep going to basketball. Sorry, y'all, if y'all heard that. But it's no way in the world God gave you, graced you to live there long for you to let your life end up like that. That's crazy work, ma'am. That's embarrassing, to be honest. To be completely, totally honest. But hey, we're here. That's our business. But so I seen the controversy going on about I think it's Mike Todd. He made a birthday. He was popping champagne bottles. Then it was allegedly Tory the the Jake's husband at DJ Khaled birthday party. First of all, what y'all need to realize, these people be human beings. Like, you know what, y'all? I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm going to do that a little later. But they are human. They're human. They're sinners. And they're not perfect. However, that's not an excuse, because I feel like when you are a certain person, in certain places you're not supposed to go. That's just my personal opinion. But hey, I don't make the rules. I ain't the rule keeper. Work out your own salvation with God. Them people be doing what they want to do. Them people be rich, so they say, and famous, and they be want to rub shoulders with those celebrities. So, hey, what can I say? But yeah, that's what I saw. What else did I see on the YouTube streets that I want? The pastor from here, oh my God, I can't even think of his name. I just watched it this morning. He said, I got the biggest house in Louisiana. I got the biggest house. I think he said in Louisiana, or the pastor with the biggest house. Y'all know his name. I was going to say Kenneth Copeland, but that's not it. What is his name, y'all? Mind your business. What is his name? Oh, and that's the other thing I said I want to talk about. I did see that Bernie Mac's daughter's interview about how she wanted to turn her back on God when her father died. Oh, the woman, it was in Mississippi, and she was 82 and her boyfriend was 75, and she killed him. It was in Mississippi. Let me see. Jesse Duplantis says. Jesse Duplantis. That's his name. From Louisiana. Jesse Duplantis. That's his name. Thank you, K-Dub. That's his name. That he said that he equates himself that he's a god. He was talking about the shoes he had on, cost all this kind of money, got gold in them. They're gonna bust hell wide open. Do you hear me? Bust it wide open, bust it wide open. But the other man he wanted to do a 90-day tithe. You know, when you go to talking about money and paying tithes and stuff, you know, we can go on and debate on how you're supposed to tithe. What is a tithe? What is the tithe for? How much you're supposed to tithe? Tithe was the old law. Tithe was this. Tithe is not money. Tithe that. Whatever you think it is, that's what it is. We should not be still debating the same old thing in the church today, because people are still going to do what they want to do. If you ever pay attention, and I pay attention when I'm in church, and it's not, I'm just old fashioned, and I've just always been like this. I'm more tangible things. I like to touch things, feel things. That's just how I am, especially when it comes to my money. And I've always been like that. And I think I get that from my grandparents. I'm not sure, but it was the way I was raised. So it's just a way that I am. And so I pay attention when I'm in church, and I see, because where I go to church, they still pass the bucket. I mean, I think they do it in all churches. But a lot of people, when it's time, they always grab their phone. No nobody has a microscope over you. Nobody knows what you're really doing but you and God. But it tickles me because the person you would think is not is, and the one you think is isn't, if that makes sense. So whatever your financial obligations is to your church, your home church, or your, whatever you give to your church or whomever, you know, that's your business. That's between you, God, and them. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I didn't know anything about, like, when you give money to a church till I moved to Dallas, that they give you a printout of what you've given over the year. I didn't know the church I came from, they didn't do that. I didn't know nothing about that. I was like, what is this? And I promise you, I still got them somewhere. I've never even used them. To this day, I don't even use them. I don't. And most people say, you should be using. I don't. And don't argue with me, argue with your mama. Because I just don't. I never was raised to do it. Now, who's to say I made, if I ever will, I can't say that I won't, but I have never done it. But I didn't know anything about that until I moved to Dallas, because that's when I got exposed to a different type of church. And that's when I really realized that in certain areas, geographic areas, it is literally a business. Literally, churches are businesses. And it's just where we are. Going into 2026, your church is a business. So do not go up in there thinking that it's not, and it is. It's a business. So especially them big old ones. All of them. But it's a way you do business. It's whose business you're doing in that church. Are you doing personal business, or are you doing business of God, the Lord, or whomever you put it in? Because it'll come out. It comes out. Yeah, I remember I talked to y'all last time about that lady challenge, how she got that pastor right out of here. I used to go to that same church in Louisiana and called them and had to swipe on it. And I wouldn't even give people a can of milk. Like, y'all didn't know it was a social experience. You gotta watch who you do your business with, y'all. And that's another thing I had wanted to talk to y'all about. So I was in the gym and I listened to this guy, and I saw they had Yolanda Adams on there. And I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Years ago, I used to listen to her, and it was something that I read about her. I didn't know she had a child. And I was like, she had a child. I know she was married. And it was like, she ain't married. I was like, oh. However, I'm not judging nobody, but I just didn't know. I was just like, But I saw that she was on a podcast with some people, and she was calling God a her, or saying that God didn't have an identity. It could be a her, him. Now, Yolanda. But a guy had commented in which what he said was the actual truth. A lot of gospel artists and a lot of the music that we listen to, if you don't know the heart that it comes from, you can be affected. But I understood where he was coming from when he said that. But I've always been the type of person, whatever I do, whatever I am, whatever I get myself into, I pray. So that's just like right now, William Murphy. He has a song that I just love. It sends me every time I hear it. It just sends me straight to glory. But biblically, he need to just sing, because he can't preach. He don't do nothing but beg. And this allegedly. But He Reign, You Reign. I think that's the name of the song. I think that's the name of it. I love that song by William Murphy. That was Big William. Now he Little William. But I love that song. I think you still. I think authority, you reign. That. But theologically, the Bible, he don't be knowing what he be talking. He just be talking. But I said all that to say, you have to know the heart of where people are coming from when they're singing these songs, when they're worshiping, because some of them don't believe in what you believe in or what you would think they would believe in, shall I say. But we're not supposed to judge. So I understood what the guy was talking about listening to different musics and, all of that. But we wouldn't do nothing in our life if we did that. We wouldn't eat certain things. We wouldn't go certain places. We already wouldn't shop certain places if we research it down to the very bitter end of who that person is. So pray and let it go. That's what I'm doing. What else I want to tell y'all? Because I'm just rambling. But I just really want to come over here and tell you. Because I don't know if I'm going to be back before the new year. But I hope I will be. I should be. Because it's just a night. Yeah, I'm probably back Thursday. I probably won't be back this Thursday because I got something to do. But the following week I should be back. But hopefully you see me in the daytime. Because that's what I'm trying to get myself on that set schedule for that. But yeah, y'all, it's in these streets, in this world. Be careful, be safe, be vigilant, pay attention to your surroundings. And I do have some perfumes to review. I'm not reviewing none tonight because I'm very, very sleepy. But I do want to tell y'all in this season of the holidays, check on your family, check on your friends. If you're missing someone special for the holidays aren't the same for you. They don't look like what they used to. If they don't feel the same, I hope you find some solace, some courage somewhere. If you lost a loved one during this time, death around the holidays is always the worst. Always. And a first holiday without someone is always the worst. It's always the hardest. But I find peace in, knowing whomever that loved one is, be absent from this old, crazy, crazy world. It's to be present with our God. And I hope somebody finds some encouragement in that because, depression, if you don't have the money to buy the Christmas gifts, that's not what Christmas is about. Christmas is the same time every year. And I say this till it's like beating a dead horse. My birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, everybody's birthday I know in my life, some annual things I go to all the time, it happens the same time. I always prepare for these things. As a people in 2026, let's do better with preparing. If it's important to you, prepare for it. Save for it. Whatever that may look like for you, do that. Let's start waiting till the last minute for everything. Please. Lord have mercy. Maybe kind of try. But if not, because, it gets old. It really does. And Christmas not changing. Thanksgiving ain't changing. None of those holidays, your birthdays, none of that is changing. It's going to be the same time every year. The dates will change. Days of the week will change. But the dates don't change. It's come up around every single time. Like clockwork. So it don't catch you by surprise. But anyway. Y'all take care of yourself. I've had a friend of mine had a few deaths come around, and it's hard, especially seeing somebody you care about and go through something like that. So be kind, y'all. You never know. Like seriously, like I'm like in a tears, like a daze, like I'm hungry. I had a good day. I worked out this morning. I worked out all yesterday. I did tell you I was gonna put some pictures up. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow in the morning. Cause see, I like to do it early, and I be kind of trying to sleep late. But I have to, with YouTube, I have to like try to grab all the pictures and put them on there and put them in the order I want. So I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. Put up a little short of the last, let's say from like October-ish to last weekend of what I've been doing. Like I've been like, you know. So, or I may do it towards the end of the year so I can do the quarter, October to December. Hold me to that, October to December. So I'll do that. So I can see me because I've been cute. I was cute. But I don't want to hold y'all too much. It's gonna be like a little short video. But I do have a question of what y'all would like to see for Timmy Talks. You can tell me down there in the comments. If not, that's fine. You can email me at TimmyTalks24. If not, that's fine. Plain kisses. If not, that's fine. Because you know what? Do what you want to do. You're grown, do what you want to do. That's what I'm going to do. Child, I am sleepy. And that's what I'm finna do. Go to sleep. But I thank y'all. If you support me, I really appreciate it. If you watch my videos, I appreciate it. If you like my videos, I appreciate it. If you share my videos, I appreciate it. If you haven't, I still appreciate it. If you find yourself listening to this and you like it, send it to somebody, but just be kind. I don't even know what else to say because in a world of chaos, like I was talking to a patient today and she was so grateful. She was like, thank you for calling me back. Thank you for being nice. And it just dawned on me, like, in a moment, people don't have to be nice. But why not? But why not be nice? But they really don't have to. But some of them be nasty, and I just be like, oh my God. I had a patient yesterday. And my heart went out to him. Before I knew it, the man was just breaking down, telling me, I was like, he was like, so can you just please help me? I followed back up with him this morning. You know what he told me? I didn't think you was going to call me back. He said, thank you for keeping your word and calling me back. I said, of course. If I said I was going to do it, I'm going to do it. Now, if I don't have the right answer, I'm going to still call you back and tell you I don't have the right answer. I'm still working on it. But I'm going to call you back. I'm not going to just leave you out there hanging. All I got is my word. And I did call him back. And it made me feel good because it's like, I know that whomever talked to him before me, they gave him wrong information for one. And then he just felt defeated. And you just don't know what people be going through. That man was like, I'm a single father. I have custody of my kids. I'm raising them on my own. And I cannot remember. I need some help. Kindness is easy. It's free. And I say it all the time. Do what these people pay you to do. You don't have to come on these jobs and do nothing more, nothing less. The bare minimum gets you a meets expectation. Do that. Y'all may want to come to work and do that. Come to work and lie. Put anything in the system. Then I got to go in here and play private investigator and turn it to figure out what the hell went wrong. Do the right thing, like Spike Lee. Do the right thing. But I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm about to go to sleep because I'm getting sleepy. And then I gotta get up early. My meeting was canceled in the morning, so I don't have to get up that early, but early enough to go work out and run an errand. Tomorrow Thursday, tomorrow Wednesday. I got doctor's appointment Thursday. Tripping. But yeah, I don't know if I've been on here since I had my hair like this. I think I have. But that's it, and that's all I got for y'all tonight. Merry Christmas, and I wish y'all all the best in 2026. I pray that just what you have been desiring, you receive. The matters of your heart. That God blesses you. I really do. Um, oh my goodness. That's funny. I was looking up like little quotes early, and they said Christmas is not a time nor a season, but a state of mind. What y'all think about that? Hmm. Hmm. Something to think about it. But I don't understand that one. But yeah. Yeah, but I like that one. Christmas is not a season. Christmas is a season not only for rejoicing, but of reflection. And that is true. Because it's the end of the year. Like we have done 11 months in 2025. And we are here. I mean, we need to go back to January. I'm going to look back at my goals for January and see if I crashed them out. I think I did. I think I got maybe a few out, but I'm excited about 2026 because in 2025 I was supposed to have a hard no, but in 2026 I definitely got a hard no. A big fat no. 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 I'm just practicing. No. 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 No, not today. No. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. I'm just practicing. No. No, I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah, I got some. No, I don't have nothing to do. I'm just not gonna be able to. Because as soon as you say no, they want something to come after it. Like, why? I don't have a why. I just have a no. You get it? Because too often I always say yes. So yeah, I'm excited for 2026. And you should be too. Because if God blesses you with breath in your body to get it right again, get it right. Be happy. Be free. 20 tweaks come 20 tweaks. I'm sleepy, y'all. Don't judge me. 2026 is gonna be a good year. I already got plans at the beginning of the year. It's gonna be a good year, y'all. So yeah. Again, Merry Christmas to you. If that's your thing. If it's not, then hey, that's fine. It's mine. So tell me back. Tell me back. Okay. Y'all be careful out here in these streets. Got 85-year-olds killing 75-year-olds. I'm playing with them. Don't be out here playing with nobody. It's crazy. Oh, I'm about to tell y'all Thursday, but the pastor of the church in Oklahoma, they caught him trying to go meet a little boy. Now y'all know this, they out of control. They out of control. Get out them pulpits. Y'all gonna burn hell up. Get out them pulpits. That's it, and that's all. Y'all have a good night. Just be kind. Have a very Merry Christmas. But I'll see y'all before Christmas. And again, I'll say I'm gonna put them pictures up. It'll be at the end. We'll see you. But y'all have a good night. That's it. And that's all.